welcome to another video here in Gardening Little by Little. Today we're going to be potting our plumerias, and I have a few cuttings that I want to put into a pot today. So I want to go ahead and do that and share some tips with you guys as well, because this is a new learning experience for me as well. So I'm going to be sharing that experience with you. So we're going to learn this plumeria planting together. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start planting these plumerias. Hopefully we get some beautiful summer blooms this year. Alright, so I got these pots from the Home Depot for $25. They're from Today I'm planting something that may not look like much right now, just a few simple plumeria sticks. But with warmth, sunlight, and patience, these bare cuttings could grow into beautiful tropical trees covered with beautiful fragrant blooms. There's something magical about starting with so little and trusting the process. No leaves, no flowers, just potential quietly waiting beneath the surface. It's my first time planting plumerias as well. Plumerias are loved for their soft, colorful blossoms and sweet fragrance. They thrive in warm climates, and once established, they can become one of the most rewarding plants in the garden. Planting cuttings is one of the easiest ways to grow them. With the right soil, a good drainage, they'll begin rooting slowly, wake up as the season warms, just like they're doing right now. For now, they may look like sticks in the soil, but little by little, they'll transform into something beautiful. Gardening teaches patience in the gentlest way, and plumerias are a lovely reminder that growth often begins quietly.
Right, so here I have one plumeria that I'm just gonna stick inside the soil. This one is the Ascent of Coconut. So it's gonna be beautiful white flowers. I have one here in the pot that I'm gonna take out. The roots are already intermingling in there, so it needs to come out. I'm so happy that it's gonna go into a bigger pot. And here I have this big one, and I could see the leaves are coming out and the buds. You see that? That is so exciting. Oh my goodness. The little buds. And this one is, I don't know the name or what color this one is gonna be. And it was given by my mother-in-law, so thank you. So I'm gonna put it in a pot. And it's nice and tall, and it's so warm right now that the leaves are just coming very slowly out of the stems over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and pot this one. My plan was to cut this one in half since it's so tall and the other ones are very small, but I'm just gonna actually keep it the way it is later on, and we feel like cutting it back down, or we want to propagate or anything, we'll definitely could do that, because these are so easy to propagate. You just cut and you shove it in the ground and let Mother Nature take care of it. So we're gonna go ahead and plant this one right now.
These are called cuttings, and each one can grow into a full plumeria tree. Plumerias prefer well-drained soil and lots of sunshine. Too much water too early can rot them before roots form. Plumerias are famous for their flowers used in Hawaiian leis. Some plumerias smell like citrus, jasmine, peach, or vanilla. They usually bloom in warm weather after active growth begins. What looks lifeless now can become something stunning in time.
This is a soft Velcro, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. Hopefully this will help the plumeria not fall with this wind that we're having. What I could do too is I'm gonna put this brick behind the stick, so that way it don't be wobbly, and it could have the plumeria just stay still like that. So if it gets, see, it's not gonna be wobbly, it's just gonna sit still. There we go. The brick and the stake is gonna keep it well balanced, and it's gonna give it enough time for it to get more roots and get established into the pot. So this is the thing with plumerias. They start the seasons like a stick, but they start getting their leaves and everything, so it's starting to look very good. And I actually found some succulent plants that I'm actually gonna put in here, and those are Purple Hearts succulents, and I think it's gonna be such a great combination. But first we're gonna finish planting the other two on this side. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant the two little ones in this pot. They're two different ones, but I only have two pots and I only have 3 plumerias, but soon we're gonna propagate them, and we could have even numbers, but today we're gonna have 3s. All right, so all we gotta do is just shove it in there. So this is the coconut one. And then I'm gonna wear gloves for that one. There might be bugs in here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one from the pot and see how the roots are looking. And then to save me from a mess, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out inside this area, inside this pot. Ooh, look at those roots, y'all. Look, it was actually growing in the terracotta pot. All right. So this is gorgeous. This is amazing. Um, let's see if I could make a big hole for it. So yeah, we're gonna have two different colors in this pot, but you know what? That's okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like plant it crooked on the root area, but I'm gonna plant it straight on the plant area, as you can see here. Let me get those weeds. All right, like that. See, the plant is straight, but the root ball is crooked, but nobody's gonna see that. Nobody. And now it's gonna have all this space to just grow and hopefully give us some nice blooms. Okay, maybe I planted it too deep. Maybe like that. So these ones are two small ones that we have in hand. As you can see, they look like little chicken feet, we call them. Look at that. And then here's the other one. Looking amazing. So, y'all, you know, as a gardener, you cannot leave these pots empty. You just cannot. So as I was potting these ones, I'm like, what do I have as a succulent that I could put in this area in my garden? You know, work with what I have. So, you know, I thought it was a leaf. So, as I was planting these plumerias, I said, what succulents could take this cactus soil that I have here in hand? So I know that I have a bunch of this purple hearts succulent ground covers. And it's such a good combination because these ones are dry, tolerant flowers that don't require water every single day, like the plumerias. They don't require water every single day. They only want water from Mother Nature and just hot, hot sun. So I'm gonna go around my garden and collect a bunch of this, purple hearts. By the end of this summer, I am pretty sure this pot is gonna be covered with purple hearts all over it, coming down, trailing down. Oh, it's gonna be so gorgeous. And also it gives beautiful, tiny little purple flowers. So I'm very excited that I'm working with what I have, and I have this in hands because these are so easy to propagate as well. You just put them in a cup of water and boom, you get propagations for your own garden. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. All right, so I found a few pieces in the garden. Oh, nice. All right, so roots just by themselves, I'm still gonna put it in here. You know, they'll probably give me some flowers, some blooms. There you go. And then just like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and shove it in the dirt and see if it roots itself. Just like that. These ones too, I'm just gonna put them in here and hopefully they will root themselves, because they're easy to break but easy to propagate. All right, you guys. So here is the succulent purple hearts ground cover along with the plumerias. And I am so happy and excited that I was able to finally complete this project, because I've been waiting for like 2 weeks to do this project, y'all. So finally I'm out here enjoying this beautiful weather, beautiful breeze out here, and just planting these pots and for the summer, because this purple hearts are gonna look beautiful this summer and fill up this pot. And then these beautiful plumerias are gonna be leafing out and shooting some beautiful blooms for the summer. Remember, they bloom from April to November. Usually potted ones are blooming from April to November, but today is mid-April and we're planting these beautiful pots. So we'll see by the end of November to see how they're doing. And yes, I'm gonna show you some progress and updates as I'm out here in the garden. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one is so happy to be in its pot, because it was just sitting on soil and it gave me those tiny little roots that you saw earlier. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be so happy that it's not gonna be moved and messed with, and it's gonna be in its own pot for the rest of the year. And in the winter time, we're just gonna pick up the pots and take them to the garage like we do with the other plants that we have. And in the patio, but this one is gonna look so happy in here, and I cannot believe it's already shooting some blooms and buds over here. That is so nice. I cannot wait to see what colors these are. Like I said, I'm gonna ask my mother-in-law or husband to tell me which plumeria is this one. It was given to us by my mother-in-law, so thank you so much again. And I cannot wait to show you how they're gonna look this summer. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video. Today was all about planting the plumerias in their pots and enjoying them this growing season, and I cannot wait to see how they're gonna look. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope we learn together of how to take care of the plumerias. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.